Czech Republic, wow. I've gone through my whole career, never had an issue like this, and yeah, to turn up to a tournament and have to fly home was just, yeah, a nightmare. So due to some sort of, I won't bore you with details, but there's like complications out there, nothing to do with me. Basically it meant that I couldn't compete in the tournament, so the draw was done and everything. And yeah, I had to fly back home, and I'd obviously put a lot on this tournament. It was my chance to box. It's quite important to be able to get out and get some competition sort of nearer the time. But it was something that was so much out of my control. I just realised it wasn't meant to be. For whatever reason, I wasn't meant to box there, and I was gutted. I really lost my head a bit for 2 hours. I was just so cross and couldn't understand it. And then you know, I actually rang Colin Jones, and he said, look, it's not ideal, but it's fine. Get on the first flight home, get back in the gym. And as soon as I spoke to him, I was calm. I was like, right, part of the journey. It's never been simple, never done it the easy way. And straight back home, back in my home gym that week, did some awful sessions, and then back into Sheffield come Monday, and yeah, hit it running again. So often we come back, and normally I'd get a little few days off, but I was straight back into it. So yeah, so my sort of week looks like I get up in the morning. Usually I train with Colin first, so I will go into Wales, the Welsh team, and do pads with Colin on a typical Monday, and then get in my car and a nice 4-hour drive, or 3.5, 4 hours up the road to Sheffield. And when I get there, we often have sparring, technical sparring, so it's slightly different to open sparring with our teammates when we get there for about an hour boxing session. And then I go down, and then I have a strength and conditioning session straight after. So yeah, Mondays are busy. We're rolling to Tuesday, we're up early, we weigh in at 7 o'clock, run on the track at 7:30. At the moment I've been on the assault bike, so those sessions are absolutely horrendous. So that's the first session of the day. And then at 10:30, second session, we have pads and some bags. So more technical work and practicing things that we're working on like specifically. And then we go on, we have another break, have some lunch. And then the last session of the day is sparring. So this week we like 5 rounds with a girl called Cindy, who's another Olympian teammate, and bags, pads. Yeah, and that's the third session of the day. So it's a busier Tuesday. Wednesdays, very similar, run first thing, and then a boxing session. And then typically we'd have strength and conditioning. But this week was special. We went to Birmingham for our kitting out for our Olympic kit. And yeah, that was crazy. It's a great experience. I was there for 5 hours trying on all the Olympic stuff, and very surreal moment to pick up your Olympic gear and have that experience. It's always a big marker in the Olympic prep, so that was really super special. But it was back up to Sheffield, no home for us. And yeah, another run on the Thursday morning, which is our typical schedule, and then sparring before I left. So I had sparring come in, which was brilliant. Had some really good rounds this Thursday. So on Monday, so 2 days' time, we no rest for the wicked, as I say. We're off to Italy. The Italians hub of Olympic boxing, so for an international camp. Been there quite a lot of times. It'll be my last time. So we're there for 10 days, and other countries are going to be coming over for sparring. So I'm not sure who's there yet. Obviously Italy, I think Poland are there, maybe Ireland, and some other countries for like the last sort of hard international camp before we head out to the Olympics. So we're there for 10 days, and then we come back. I think I've got 2 days at home, and then we're back for my last ever camp in Sheffield before the Olympics. I think that's I get home on the 4th of July, back in the 8th to the 11th, and then we leave for Paris on the 14th of July.